Wow, there's so many of me in Minecraft. Vitiligo.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Today I'm going to be talking about an influencer on Instagram by the name of FaizyLegend. Faizy was born on October 12th, 1996, making him 28 years old. Faizy has built up a pretty big audience over the past couple years. Right now he sits at 331,000 followers on Instagram. Faizy was able to build up a pretty big audience just because of the way he looked. So Faizy was actually born with an autoimmune disease called vitiligo. Vitiligo is where your immune system mistakenly attacks the pigmentation in your skin, leaving white patches, which fascinated people enough on Instagram to start following and liking his content. After one of Faizy's videos on Instagram finally blew up in January 2023, getting him over 4 million views, he would actually end up getting an opportunity in modeling after this. Pretty much because Faizy just looked a lot more unique than the regular person. And Faizy now has another page on Instagram called Faizy Spotlight, where he posts pictures of himself modeling. So Faizy is basically an Instagram influencer and a model at the same time now. And to keep himself from falling off after his one breakthrough video on Instagram, he came up with a dance which attracted a lot of attention, and honestly a lot of it was just hate. This dance is called the Vitiligo dance, and it's basically just Faizy dry humping the air, let's be honest.
Oh my gosh, look. Vitiligo. This made me so happy. I just love to spread awareness for Vitiligo. So proud of you.
The reason this dance ended up getting so much hate is because Faizy would just drag it with every video. It basically became one of his only forms of content. And he would start to make like even dumber videos about it, where he would just point out a dance in like shows or movies that looked remotely similar to the Vitiligo dance and say that they were doing the Vitiligo dance.
Is that the Vitiligo dance from Fortnite? K-pop is doing Vitiligo dance.
Yeah, as you can see, it kind of just became shit posting. People in the comments started to get really fed up with him calling everything the Vitiligo dance. And they started to say shit like, "It's not your dance, Diddy Lego. It's not the fucking Vitiligo dance. Not everything is about you and your Vitiligo dance. Twice ain't gonna let you hit, gang." Literally nobody liked the fact that he was just posting bullshit about this dance. But he would just incorporate it with everything, no matter what. And my favorite series involving this dance on his Instagram page is Vitiligo Dance with fan art. This series really proved that nobody in his fan base are actually real fans, because the fan art that Faizy was receiving was genuinely some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, what the actual fuck is this? This is not fan art at all. They literally drew this man pregnant, and like, look at his face. There's plenty more where that came from though. Like this one that says, "I heart vitiligo." Spelled wrong, by the way. Or this one where he's doing the Hago face. This one where it literally says in the bottom right corner, "ass hairs," and it's pointing towards, I guess, his ass that he drew. And then this one where he just looks like a straight up sex slave. Like, yeah, Faizy, this is definitely fan art, if you want to call it that. Clearly nobody is actually a fan of this guy, which there's no reason to be because his content is pretty trash in my opinion. Which, saying that, makes me want to bring up one more thing. Another form of content that he would always make is him reacting to other people with vitiligo and just like pointing up at the video and being like, oh my god, vitiligo, it's so beautiful. Like, he would just spam that form of content just like the fucking dance that he did.
Vitiligo. Wow, you look so beautiful. Each and every one of them has a story to tell. It's beautiful.
Those videos would also get flooded with the "they ain't gonna let you hit bro" comments or the "they don't want you bro" comments. But anyways, I feel like that's enough explaining for his backstory. And let's get into the real shit that's been going on. So on August 20th, somebody made a post to Instagram claiming that FaizyLegend is a predator. But this post actually came with some proof. Proof as in screenshots of the messages between Faizy and a minor. And these aren't any ordinary messages or friendly messages. Some of them are extremely weird and just disturbing. And for some reason the pictures of these texts are like really terribly taken, so just know that isn't my fault. There's only 4 pictures of the messages, but the first one starts off pretty strong with Faizy saying, "But if that's your hair, it's hot, not gonna lie," to the minor. She says, "Thank you." He says, "I want curly hair, I'm jealous. Let's trade hair." Then the second picture gets immediately weirder, where he says, yes, where he masturbates to the something. I think it might be an animal, like dog or something. Just something fucking weird. So that's when you first discovered it. And how did that made you feel? Like, oh gosh, I wish I would have unseen this? Or like, oh wow, did I not expect that? Or like, ooh la la. Then the next one says, 10 being your something at the top. Something about still love her. And then even when she doesn't say XOXO anymore, still something. Even if it takes her 5 years to settle down, still -10. But my D can't wait any longer. I'm almost 30 already. May not work anymore. Why are we saying this stuff to a minor? And the very last picture says, bet you miss me a lot. Yup, another round. Couldn't pee again. But at least I could mass. Nope, not gonna say it. Dark humor. Like, what? What? This guy's talking so much about masturbating to a minor. Like, get a grip, bro. Also, I'm pretty sure these pictures were taken from, like, random points in the conversation, which is why they don't really, like, connect in any way. So it might be a little confusing. But anyways, Faizy ended up having a response video to these pictures. It's a 2-minute response video, so you don't have to sit through it if you don't want to, but I am going to play the whole thing because it just proves how stupid Faizy is and the amount of excuses he's trying to make.
So a lot of people accuse me of being pedo. There were screenshots of conversation between me and Tia. But let me explain first. I was catfished. How did I first meet her online? About a year ago, she gave a lot of good comments on all of my posts to protect me from haters, who were calling me bad things like fake deaf, old men, saying mean things about my face, and much more. So I added her as a friend because she was super nice. We became good friends because she supported me a lot. When we first started talking, I did ask her how old she was, but she never told me. She didn't have any pictures on her page or anything, so I just assumed that she might be shy. And I continue to be her friend because I don't judge anyone. I don't judge anyone by their look. I only see a person with a good heart and who I consider a friend. Which honestly, I should not have. And I'll explain more. And I'm being completely honest about this. She did say she was a minor, but she also said she was planning to go to college. So I assumed that she was 17, maybe close to 18. But when we first started talking, I never mentioned anything inappropriate because I respect minors. I truly do. Months later, she was still supporting me through my downs, always there when I needed help, even helping me with content videos. After about a year, I assumed that she was already in college, which made me think that she wasn't minor anymore. I should have not assumed, but I did. And that's when our conversation got a little deeper, mostly dark humor jokes, like Family Guy type jokes, but I never said anything sexual to her. I would never do that to minors. I would never. So yes, I did say dirty jokes, but they were more like random fan art stuff, like picture with a dick drawn on a nose, or silly things like that. That one day she exposed those screenshots, trying to set me up while pretending to be someone else, even though I trusted her. So yeah, I got tricked. I got fooled. And essentially, I apologize for everything I did.
How is Faizy gonna say that she said she was a minor and then say he got fooled? He literally knew the entire time that she was a minor, and he continued to talk to her and continued to make dirty jokes, is what he was calling it, but it doesn't look like that to me. These are just the most sad and pathetic excuses I've ever heard. This apology is terrible. And this is only one apology, Faizy, because guess what? There's more than one victim. So yeah, another minor came forward and said that Faizy added her and started replying to her stories and stuff and just saying weird shit to her. Like that he was a virgin for some reason. These screenshots start with, "Can you try to read his lips without thinking of staring at his lips and not thinking of kissing him?" She says, "Oh, I get it now, haha, probably not." He says, "Haha, yeah, there's another deaf joke if you want to hear it, but it's 18 plus version." I'm pretty sure these are also just taken from random points in the conversation, so they won't connect either, just a heads up. "I was at the lake, how are you? Oh hey blank, I'm doing great. Oh hey blank, I'm doing great, working hard to eat more to gain weight, how about you? I can tell if she likes the voodoo doll or not," which was a response to one of their stories. He says, "To be honest, she really loves smelling people's dick, even the doll." Like, bro, you're talking to a minor. I don't understand. And then this is where he starts bringing up that he's a virgin. I don't know, you're gonna have to prove to me you're feminine because my girlies don't like inviting something, so I'm assuming he's trying to get invited to the minor's sleepover or something. Like, what? He says, how can I prove it? She says, good question. He says, I got it. I'm virgin and saving for marriage. Never been a hoe or pervert or talk behind girl's body or anything like that. You're not a pervert, but you're saying all this to a minor. Nice. I hate talking about cars and boys' things. Oh, and I love teas. And this right here is the screenshot of the minor explaining what happened to the person that she sent the proof to. She says, "Hey, so I don't know how to get this around, but I'm a minor and Faizy followed me back one day and started replying to my stories. It got to the point where he would say dirty jokes and ask for pics of my eyebrows, and he kept telling me he was a virgin and shit. Let me send you pics. Oh, and then look, it's Badinky. I have more proof, except my DMs of pics of me." So basically, the Vitiligo man's career is over. He's been caught talking to 2 minors and trying to make a whole bunch of excuses to get out of it. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since I found this guy's account, I knew this was gonna happen. I could just, like, feel it, you know? Just something about Faizy felt a little off. And I was right the whole time. But anyways, that's everything you need to know about the incident going on with FaizyLegend right now. It's definitely not looking good for him or his social media career. And probably, you know, his modeling career. That's not gonna last much longer. Sorry for not posting for a month. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.
We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! No DJ Khaled, but we the best. Them chops howling, where you a best. If I catch you, I lock it.